when my best friend got his revenge on his shitty sister. So I used to live with my best friend Jack and his sister Dina in this huge 4-bedroom house. Jack got us this sweet deal through his work. The house was massive, with room for parties and everything. Here's how rent worked. I had the smallest room, so I paid $250. Jack paid $400. Our other roommate paid $450 because he had his own bathroom. And Dina got the master bedroom with her boyfriend for $600. The master was incredible. Huge shower, jacuzzi tub, 2 walk-in closets, the works. Dina was so excited when we moved in, acting like she was the queen of the house. Now let me tell you about Dina. This girl was selfish to her core. Pretty on the outside, but ugly as hell on the inside. She thought she was hot shit and treated everyone like garbage. Always broke, always calling mommy for money, never paying anyone back. She only dated military guys because she wanted those benefits. Real classy, right? So moving day comes and guess what happens? Her boyfriend dumps her, just straight up breaks up with her and moves back in with his parents. Dina's stuck in this huge master bedroom all by herself. Jack reminds her that she still owes $600 for rent no matter what. She just shrugs and goes, sure, okay. First month rent is due, and she hands Jack exactly $300. She looks him dead in the eye and says, this is my half. If you want the other half, go ask my ex for it. Jack was pissed, but he didn't want to be short on rent to his coworker, so he covered the other $300 himself. This goes on for 3 whole months. 3 months of Jack basically paying double rent while his sister lives it up in the master bedroom. Every day he's pounding on her door asking for money. She owes him for groceries, utilities, everything. The house was pure hell during this time. One morning, Jack wakes me up at like 7 a.m. He goes, dude, I need your help with something. I'm moving into the master bedroom since I'm paying for it anyway. Made perfect sense to me. This guy had somehow gotten a copy of her room key. We sneak into her room while she's at work and, oh my god, this girl was disgusting. Her bathroom was gross. Clothes everywhere. It smelled terrible. Jack asks me to help move her stuff into his old room. I'm trying to be respectful, you know, folding her clothes, being careful with her things. But Jack, this dude was absolutely losing it. He's literally throwing everything as hard as he can. Shot, putting her pillows across the hallway, chucking her makeup bag like he's playing basketball. The guy was releasing years of built-up anger with every single item. We move all his stuff in, he swaps the locks on both doors, and boom, mission accomplished. Jack didn't want to be there when she got home, so we went to see a movie. He turned his phone off until after it was over. When we finally checked his messages, he had like 15 voicemails from Dina and their mom, all screaming and crying about what he did. The best part was hearing what happened from our roommate Tanner. Poor guy was just chilling in the living room when Dina came home with some new guy she was dating. She goes upstairs and tries to unlock the master bedroom door. Tanner said all he heard was, what the hell? My key isn't working. Long pause. Then she walks over to Jack's old room and tries the key. It works. Tanner said he heard this long, drawn out, oh my god from inside the room. She comes storming downstairs and starts screaming at Tanner like it was his fault. The guy had no idea what happened, and she's going off on him anyway. Dina packed her stuff that same night and moved out. But here's the kicker. A few weeks later, she got kicked out of her new place for not paying rent and came crawling back to Jack. He let her sleep on the dining room futon, not the couch, the uncomfortable futon in the dining room. We had girls over one night and they asked if we should be quiet because someone was trying to sleep. Jack yelled loud enough for everyone to hear, screw that, she doesn't pay rent. Anyone who doesn't pay rent can get out if they don't like the noise. That's my boy Jack. Sometimes you gotta stand up to family when they're taking advantage of you.